Guys, deluded. I'm not going to keep you guys here long at all by any stretch of the imagination. Now, we know we've got Raul Sanya. He used to manage at Barcelona. What, manage? Work on the boardroom at Barcelona, and we're already reaping the benefits. And it looks like, I know, well, definitely of this season or next, we're not going to see any substantial change. But long term, at least it looks like more competent and innovative individuals are in positions of power at this football club. So with that being said, allegedly sporting director or ex-soon-to-be sporting director Robert Fernández of Barcelona has been offered by an unnamed Premier League club a position. Now we need to remember he's a sporting director, but we need to remember we don't know the position or the club, so this is all hypothetical. It might not necessarily be from Arsenal. There's City, which is a proxy Barcelona essentially. They could have asked. I mean, any of the top six could have asked, really and truly. Anybody, even out of the top six, anyone could have offered him this job. But let's just assume it was Arsenal, which I hope it was up for Arsenal for obvious reasons. Raul Sanya just flew in basically. For me, if it is Arsenal, or even if it's not, we have to offer him this, man. Now, we probably won't get in a better chance to sign someone as innovative as this. Now, like, with Sanye here, with Millerstadt here, he could be the final piece to the jigsaw, somewhat very close to David Dein, somewhat the closest we're going to get to David Dein. This is a man who's dealt with politics at board level at Barcelona, because the only reason he's not getting a contract is because that vote of no confidence didn't bang with the existing chairman, and he's been trying to oust everyone against him ever since. But he's a genius, man. I mean, look at how he helped sign Titi. Look how he helped get Ousmane Dembele, Coutinho, Paulinho. He also helped secure agreements for Arthur Melo soon to join them, and Mina, the Colombian centre half. But we also need to remember that Matteo, the ex-Barcelona player, had a few choice words to say about him. But that shows you someone that, like Sanye, is competent at securing deals, recognising which deals need to be done and confirming them. So imagine Robert, Sanye and Millerstadt with the scouting thing, Sanye with the contracts thing, this guy helping, strengthening Sanye's hand, two innovative individuals. We can do this thing. I don't want to say sporting director, and Wenger's shown a reluctance to not work with that because it would diminish his power. But we have no choice. I mean, it won't happen, but Ivan really needs to, and Ivan, I'm not even his boy, but it needs to happen. It really needs to happen, whether Wenger is reluctant or not. And this is, again, where it goes back to people having a hard time differentiating Arsenal from Arsene. Yes, he's been here so much, and the club even almost resembles his name. I know a lot of people grew up thinking Arsenal was made for him, but what's best for the club and what's best for him needs to be changed. I saw a comment, I didn't even reply. What would it take for you to be Arsenal's knows best again? I'm not Wenger out or Arsenal knows best. I just want Arsenal to do the best. So I will critique Wenger on what he's done wrong, and I'll praise him for if he's done well, which I can't really say, and the players and the staff and all of that. I care about the club. I care about Wenger, but I don't care about Wenger in that regard. So please refrain from silly little questions like that. So like I said, man, Wenger will be reluctant, and to be honest, I do wonder with Sanye, Millerstadt, who's known to have strong opinions, and him, if all three came into the club, politics do happen. If these three all have strong opinions on how a direction of a club should go, where it should go, it can create conflict. But we have to take this chance, man. Like I said, it might not necessarily have to be a sporting director position. We might not have offered him any role. He might not have even been offered by this unnamed club a sporting director role. But there has to be some sort of position for someone that's done his thing at Barcelona, someone that's been an ex-footballer, so he knows what it means to the fans. Ex-Barcelona, ex-Spanish international, represented at a World Cup, so he knows the thing. Signed some extremely good players. Arthur Melo, I guarantee you within the next 12 months, everybody's going to have his name on their lips. Dembele, Coutinho, I don't need to say anything about that to you. Paulinho, people turned up their nose. Either way, he helped confirm the move. This is what we need, especially if we're really going to work with less budgets and the purse strings are getting tightened in these things. So by that logic, doesn't that decrease the room for error with signings and every other thing in regards to running a football club? So if that's being said, don't you bring in innovative and smart individuals to decrease the likelihood of failure in any aspect? That's just how I look at it. I don't know the answers. I'm not one of these innovative individuals. I'm just a simple man with a opinion on football, and that's why you guys watch me. But on that note, guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. I'm signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe. Deluded Guna, that on SoundCloud for any more. I'm out.